everybody. You're stuck with me today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sophia's not feeling well today, so she's not here. So you're stuck with me. And you're gonna like it, okay? And you're gonna like it. But big up to you guys. I hope you're doing well. I still wanted to do the stream because obviously we had the match versus Arsenal, which I feel like I wasn't able to really talk with you guys about on my own live. And then we play Fulham on Sunday. So there are things to talk about. And I definitely wanted to do that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Big up to Jay Lee, who says, just subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. Big up to you, Wahaha, as always. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, we'll just sit here for an hour or so and chit chat about Manchester United because that's what we do on this show anyway. But before we get into that, I hope you guys have all had a good week so far. And, that you're able to get your work done, do all the things, and that it's going well for you. So, talking about our match versus Arsenal, I feel like, though maybe I haven't said it on stream much, obviously I hated losing. I will never, ever say that I am happy with a loss ever in my life, especially being a former athlete myself. I think I'm just too competitive for that. And I think too, I couldn't say that for this match because we could have won or at least drew at minimum. And I say that because we had a lot of shots. We had 22 shots in total, even though some of them were, I guess not. I know the term clear cut is being thrown around a lot this past week. So maybe they weren't clear cut, but we still had opportunities to score. And it was on us to finish them. And our final third is just not proving to be as strong as it needs to be in order for us to win games. So that's the issue there with that. Nice to meet you too. Also, I have a new microphone, so if it sounds weird, please let me know because I have no idea. I tested it out last night, and so I'm hoping it looks okay or sounds okay. I mean, so that's my thoughts there. It is very pink, but that's the vibes that we have. So I'm glad it sounds fine. That's good. So because we couldn't finish in the final third, we lost. Obviously, Bayern Deer with the conceded goal there was, I think, momentum shifting, very demoralizing for the team. But, it is what it is. We had a lot of chances there, especially in the first half. I felt like we should have scored something. I think Dorgu had a really good shot as well. That was just a little bit off to the right. It's a great shot, though. And I appreciate the fact that we're able to find those opportunities, especially because we didn't have those opportunities before. Like, we struggled so much. 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to help my dad with something really quick. Sophia's fine. She just has a cold, so she's not here today. Big up to you, Mats. Do you think Man United will wait. Do you think Man United this season will fall short because we don't have a keeper? I definitely think it is a big part of it. I think us not having a keeper and then us not having a good midfield is part of the reason why we won't get higher than 6th. We can't control the ball well enough in the midfield. And I feel like compared to other teams in the Premier League who are at the top of the table, it's too poor. I mean, look at Man City this past weekend. Look at Liverpool this past weekend. Look at Chelsea's midfield, for goodness sake. We will fall short, unfortunately. And I hate to say that because obviously I want my team to be the best, but that's just the reality of the situation that we're in. So, that's how I feel. And then, of course, the keeper situation doesn't help. And I've said this before, but because our keeper is not great, and I feel like Onana, sometimes he goes out of his box too much, he makes the defense overcompensate. There were many times last season, especially in the Europa League, where Dorgu would get caught either too high or not paying attention because he's trying to compensate for Onana. And so it definitely impacts our back line because they don't trust each other. And our coach should find a way to fix that, but I just don't know if Amram can do that. So there's a lot of factors, I think, but I think those are our main two. Because I like our defensive players outside of a few, obviously, like maybe Luke Shaw is one. I know we used to have Lindelof there, but that's not an issue anymore. So I like our defensive players. And if we can get Mazraoui back soon, our defense is fine. It's just them having to compensate for the goalkeeper and stuff. So pick up Jordan. Kieran says, nobody expects us to compete this year. We have to build a squad to challenge, get the deadwood out. Exactly. This is a very, very important year for us because we have to improve from last season. We have to get in Europe for next season. And we have to bridge the gap as much as we can. We have to get as close to the top as we can with what we have. So I know everyone's saying that we have to give Amarim time, but at the same time, I feel like we don't have time. You know what I mean? Yes, it's always important to not be unrealistic with what a manager's working with, but I think with the summer, we've had, and even sort of the backing he's had outside of maybe getting a midfielder, he's got to improve tremendously. And we can talk about one of the tweets. Actually, I should probably pull that up because Prime sent it to me earlier this week. Considering pre-match stream you had, I screwed my lineup in 2 positions, striker and keeper, and both screwed us big time. Yeah. Are you talking about last week when we did this with Sophia? What did you do? Did you have a false 9? Because I think Imram had Cunha in the 9, and then he had Mount and Mbumo, which we knew he probably was going to start Mount. It was just where, Oh, Nana. I see. Where's Donnarumma expected to go? I don't know. What keeper should we get? I think we should try for Donnarumma. I haven't heard us being linked to that anymore, but I don't see why we shouldn't at least try. But the thing is, too, we have to sell. We have to sell. And I just don't know if that's in the line either. Like, we have players who are backing us into a corner because they want certain clubs or certain leagues or nothing. And so it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't know if Garnacho's going to end up at Chelsea. I would hope so, but I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Oops. All right, let me share this with you guys because I just want to hear your thoughts on this. So this says, Ruben Amorim has now lost 15 of his 25 Premier League games. This is the fastest a manager has reached 15 defeats in the competition. without taking charge of a newly promoted team in that period since Paul Hart with Portsmouth in 2009, which was 27 games. So, yeah, I mean, it's just in the league play, it's just not great. It's just not great. I figured Casemiro and Dalot start where they did, and that was fine, but we had no outlet up front on all those counters in the first half. And less spoken about Bayern, the better. I know. But again, I just wanted to bring this tweet up because, again, we're mentioning that Amram has to have time, and it's like, I get that, but in the league, his league form is so poor. It's so poor. And I don't know if that's going to improve. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it does. But our league form is so poor. So poor. And it just can't continue this way. We have to get back-to-back wins. We do. It's crazy. And then, of course, we had Eze go into Arsenal, which is a very good signing for Arsenal. Just so much has happened. I feel like this transfer window has been so dramatic, and it's made me really excited to see what's going to happen this season for sure because of what's gone on in the transfer window. So while we're here, might as well talk about Fulham. Might as well. Let me get this set up. And see what we think the squad will be. Oh, I cannot type. Goodness me. I can't type. Here we go. All of these ads drive me nuts on this site. They really, really do. It's too expensive, Yeah. Maybe. But we got to fix. We can't. I don't think we're gonna get a goalkeeper. What do you guys think? I prefer. I don't know, guys. If it's a goalkeeper or a midfielder, who do we want? What's most important? What is most important? And I feel like I don't know. I feel like maybe goalkeeper might be more important because I hate to say this, but we can find a way to get the midfield to work. It's not going to be pretty, and we're going to have people out of position probably, but I feel like goalkeeper is probably the most important position. Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's talk about Fulham. I don't like doing this, but I do think it's going to be Onana, especially because we've seen reports that Onana's back. Now, the only reason why I say it couldn't is because he hasn't played a match in a while. So if anything, maybe Heaton and then you sub on Onana. I don't know, but I have this feeling that it's going to be Onana. I do. I have a feeling. Now let's think about the back. I don't think Mazraoui is back yet. And did Amram do a press conference? What I would go with is De Ligt, Euro, and then this is what I would do. But I feel like Amram's going to go Shaw. So you know what? I'm just going to put Shaw because I feel like this is what I would want, but I feel like Amram's going to go Shaw. So I'm going to go off base of what I think Amram's going to do. This is what I got for the defensive line. Then for the midfield, I hope he does not play Dalot. I know this man loves Mason Mount as well. I know he does. Yeah, I think so too. Nope. And then here, oops, yeah, I guess they haven't changed his team yet. And then, now here's the thing. I know people said Mbumo and Ahmad don't work well together. They're going to have to figure it out. And that's why they have a coach, right? Can I not spell his name? There we go. That still says Wolves. Yes, that's what I said. What about Ahmad and Mbumo? This is what I think could happen for Fulham. Now, hear me out. He loves Mason Mount. So if anything, he could potentially do a Mount Bruno here, I think. Because he loves Mason Mount. He really does. Or he doesn't start Šeško again and does that thing that he did against Arsenal where he puts Cunha here, Mount here. Because that man loves Mount. And Mount didn't play terribly. So I have a feeling Mount still finds his way here. And he potentially might not start Šeško because of how last week went. That's my sneaky feeling. Sneaky feeling. I think Mount starts somewhere. What do you guys think about that? You think that's the lineup unless he goes Bayern again? Yeah, I'm going to screenshot this. And see how close we get. You don't think? Yeah, you think it's Bayern? You think he's going to start Bayern after Sunday? I don't know. Guys. I'm like, put Heaton in, but he won't do that. So which goalkeeper do you think, Matt or Wahaha? Which goalkeeper? Do you think it'll be Bayern? I need to see if I think Amran's press conference will probably be tomorrow, wouldn't it? Oh, Nana. He is doing weird stuff. See, look, everyone's split. I don't know. The only reason why I could see it being Bayern is because Onana just came back, and I can't see him starting Onana immediately after coming back from injury. That's the only reason why it could potentially be Bayern. Because I can't see the man playing Heaton, unfortunately, even though I wish he would. If we put Heaton back here, because I don't think he starts Heaven, that's why we have Shaw here. Bayern. Okay, let's just fix it. Let's do that. We'll just do that. We'll just put Bindeer here. We'll do that. Don't you dare come for Santos Sunshine. What do you mean? And I would drop him too, Jay Lee. I would drop him too. Before the Milky Way even wiggles free. What? Before the Milky Way wiggles free from some supermassive black hole, my soul's already hitching a ride across light years just to see Arsenal win one more league title. Send him to Spurs? I wish. I have this feeling that Mount's going to start, guys. Can I tell you what I think Amram's going to do? Because we saw it last week, and you're going to hate this, but this is what I really feel like Amram's going to do. If he doesn't start Mount instead of Casemiro, which is an option, this is what I could see him doing. Just because he maybe doesn't trust Šeško yet, this is what I could see him doing. Not saying that I want this to happen, but I think that if he doesn't start Casemiro, or this, let's do this. Instead of having Casemiro start, let's do this. How do you guys feel about this? Because this man loves Mount. You aren't concerned Arsenal sign Eze or not? I hope as a Chelsea fan they don't sign Fofana. I don't want Arsenal to win. Cole Palmer. You want to know why I'm not too pressed about the fact that they signed Eze? It's because they have Arteta. Arteta does not know how to utilize players correctly. More than likely, he's going to use Eze wrong. He's going to put Eze in the left wing, and that is not his strongest position. Didn't they try to use him in the left for England? And I don't think that worked out too well. I know they don't, but it's Fulham. Not saying that Fulham isn't good, you know? Not saying that Fulham isn't good, but... So where else is he supposed to play? He's not better than Odegaard. I'm just saying. That's why it's on Arteta, and I don't think Arteta could do it right. And he definitely could create better than Odegaard right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Odegaard has not been on top form. If anything, maybe this will push Odegaard to perform better. Because I'd be like, Odegaard, if you can't get it together, you're going to sit on the bench and then play Eze. I don't see a problem with that. Eze has been better than Odegaard. Odegaard has not been playing well right now. That's just my opinion, though. Casemiro will play. He's our best defensive mid by far. I know he loves Mason Mount. All right, I'm going to screenshot this one too. Just for reference sake. Okay, I mean, listen, you copium however you want to copium, okay? But Arsenal needed him. It's not like they didn't. It's not like they didn't. Because who if there's anyone now who could actually like, well, again, it depends on Arteta, but if there's anyone who could potentially help Gyökeres and get him the ball, with Eze, then Saka. I mean, it could work. I think in terms of free kicks, now you have options with Declan Rice and Eze. It helps them. We can't sit here and say it doesn't. We can't sit here and say it doesn't. In my humble opinion, I'm not gassing it up. Saying there's a difference between saying Eze will help, then Eze will help them win the league. Because I'm seeing a lot of people say that too. They're saying Eze will help Arsenal win the league. That's not true. I don't think Eze gets them over the line that much because they still have their manager and they still have issues. But to say that he won't improve them, I think that's false. I think he definitely improves them. For sure, I think he improves them. So, but that's just my opinion, you know? But I love when you guys always please always like give your own opinions because it helps challenge me. Like I want to make sure that I can, you know, communicate with people who don't agree because it's okay if you don't agree. We shouldn't all agree. Like I love to have conversations. So don't ever feel like you can't say anything like opposite of what someone's saying on stream because we're all here to communicate and have a discourse on what we think will work best. I guess my question then would be what does Odegaard offer to Arsenal that you think is so special? Like why do they have to die on the Odegaard hill? Is it just because he's captain? I would say Odegaard in the past was better. Someday I'm going to tell my kids of a man who taught me light bulbs were invented by Thomas Edison, a DJ playing in Pokemon during training, best active performance, Amazon Prime. That man other than the GOAT, Guardian of Evian bottles. Oh boy. Yeah. But this is why, and I hate to say this because you never want anyone to get hurt, but I think Havertz getting hurt is a blessing in disguise because Arteta uses Kai Havertz as a crutch as well. That's why I think him getting hurt will help Gyökeres because then the team really has to be like, okay, this man is our striking option. How is it going to work? I don't think they were necessarily focusing on that because they could still fall back on Kai Havertz. Arteta loves Kai Havertz just like he loves Odegaard. Now that Kai Havertz may not be an option in the foreseeable future, he's forced to be like, okay, how can I get the best out of Gyökeres? Which is something he should have been doing anyway. Exactly. That's exactly what I just said. 1000%. See, let's it's so difficult. We could always try to figure out what Amram's gonna do, but I feel like he'll always shock us. He'll always shock us. But I'm with you. I think Casemiro Casemiro could start here as well. I just don't see a world where Mount's not starting. I don't see it. Sophia's sick today, so that's why she's not on stream. So you're just stuck with me today. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's usually here. She's just sick today, so she's not here this week. She'll be back next week. Yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back. But yeah, I think that's as decent of a lineup as we could predict. And I took screenshots, so we'll see how we lined up with that on the weekend. I would hope so. But he loves him some Mason Mount. So we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of Fulham, though, I did not watch them play Brighton. So let's talk about Fulham a bit. I want to see Fulham versus, because I don't even know who they started. And this is why I love ESPN, because I don't know if you guys know, but their summaries on the matches are really nice because they share the lineups. Let me show you guys this right here. Let me go here. So let's go to the summary. So this is what, let me zoom this in a bit. So Baleba did start. Oh, wait, I'm not looking at Brighton. I'm so sorry. There we go. Fulham here. They play a 4-2-3-1. Iwobi, Wilson. Oh, yeah, Callum Wilson's on Fulham. I forgot about that. Jimenez, King. Is Traore... Did Traore get... Did he get traded? Or is he hurt? Yeah, I'm not seeing outside of Callum Wilson. Where's Traore? Am I bugging? And then didn't they have? Where is Smith Rowe? Where? Oh, there's Traore right there. He subbed on right there. I'm sorry, guys. He subbed on right here. It doesn't say the minute though. I'm an idiot. Oh, new comments. Let's see. Oh, it's Harry. Wait, where'd Callum Wilson go? It is Harry Wilson. Wait, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Where is Anthony Robinson hurt? I know nothing about Fulham at this moment. I'm like, where's my American fella at? West Ham. Where's Robinson? Because he always gave us some... Can you guys see that better? My screen is blurry. Is that better? I zoomed it in as much as I could. I don't know if that's better for you guys. But we had Raul, Jimenez, Iwobi, and then Traore came on for Iwobi in the 66th minute. He got subbed off at the 66th minute. Smith Rowe came on in the 77th minute, so he's not starting. I wonder if they say anything about that. But this game, I heard, was very, 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 very boring. I mean, Fulham equalized off a penalty, like in the 86th minute, I think. Oh, it didn't help it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, yeah, he's right there. He was a sub. He just didn't come on. Let me see where Anthony Robinson is. He hurt? Oh, yeah, he's hurt from a knee surgery. So that's why he's not there. He's recovering from knee injury. So that's why he's not there. What if Marino is secretly Arteta in disguise? What? That would be something. That would be something. Yeah, I feel like we should be fine. Based off of what I'm seeing here, we should be fine. We'll see, though. We'll see. It is at Craven Cottage, though. So, you know. Yeah. No, you can never applaud that. You can never applaud a player getting injured at all. I'm from America. Where are you from? You can't ever applaud that. But I will say, even though, like, yesterday was crazy, the crash outs from Tottenham fans was top tier entertainment. And I don't know if you guys saw Expression's video, but it was great. His wordplay is just immaculate. It's immaculate. Total meltdown. Imagine Stephen A. Smith giving a football take. Oh, that would be funny. I'd pay to see that, actually. He'd be like, Pulisic is the LeBron James of soccer. Playing on the best league in Europe. Has no idea what he's talking about. Ooh. Top of the morning to you, like Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, my name's Jacksepticeye. I used to watch I cannot talk. I watched Jacksepticeye so much back in the day. I don't really watch him much anymore, but I used to. Everyone's freaking out because Eze is not playing in the conference league. He shouldn't. Why is this such a big deal? Obviously, he signed with Arsenal. Why would he play tonight? Why would he play tonight? Apart from the win, what do you want to see most from Fulham versus United? I think if we can keep that same creative flow going, because I think one thing we all can agree on is that on our attack, we looked much better, right? So if we can actually finish our dinner, if we can score open play goals on Sunday, I will be so happy. I will be so happy. That's all I want. I want us to score an open play goal. Like, think about it, guys. Outside of what was Mount's the open play goal versus Everton? I can't remember. But we just haven't done that yet. That's what I want. I'm not sure. Actually, you're probably right. Which he hasn't done yet. Do you watch the league in the morning? Yes, in the morning. I would love to see Xerxes as well. I just don't know if he gets the pitch. Ange pulling up with the Avada Kedavra. That's crazy. That is crazy. If you know, you know. Is Ange even managing right now? Is he taking a year off? What is he doing? Let's look it up. What is let's see. He's been linked to a move with Al Ali, maybe that's how you say it, in the Saudi Pro League, and is also reportedly being considered for Los Angeles FC. So he's not coaching right now. No, he's not in the team. I went to, oh my gosh, wahaha. Imagine. Would you put Xerxes as the 9? Xerxes as the 9 with Cunha and Mbumo, and then Ahmad, and then Kobe? That's a cheat code. And Dorgu, that's a cheat code. That's a cheat code. And I don't think Amram has the mental capacity to do that. That is a cheat code if I've ever seen one. If I've ever seen one. People are saying that's the only trophy Eze's going to lift anymore. What do you mean by at what cost? Oh, because we still don't have a midfield or goalkeeper. We haven't sold anybody. That's what I mean. One step at a time, I guess. Spurs are preparing a bid for Garnacho. Ain't no way. He's not going to Spurs. Big up, Noah. I hope you're doing well. There's so many things happening. I can't keep up right now. I'm so excited for the weekend, though. I think tomorrow, don't Chelsea play tomorrow? Chelsea play tomorrow, and then the early game is City Spurs. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that game. I don't know why I'm so excited for that game. I just am. And watch it be rubbish because I'm so excited. It's going to be crazy. Don't like Sandra at the moment, just leave. I agree. Waste of time. All right, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm gonna get back to work. But thanks for hanging out. We're gonna redirect to Zir, the legend. He's doing a stream. I might talk to y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, by the way, so I may or may not talk to you guys tomorrow. I probably will do a birthday stream. Why not? Later on in the evening. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll do like a birthday Q&A or something, or just like a birthday hangout stream. We'll see. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Unfortunately, Sophia couldn't be here. So if you see her live over the weekend, just check on her and make sure she's okay. She wasn't feeling that good today. And yeah. So I can't stay for the rest of the day. I have to go back to work. But God bless y'all. We're going to redirect to Zir, and I'll talk to you on my birthday tomorrow. Goodbye.